Another mod with a heart attack. Monica, that sucks. I'm glad you're going in. I'm glad you're going in for more tests, which also sucks. But, yo, being a mod here is hard work. Heart attacks left and right and center. I did speak to Lori last week. She had a heart attack, and we were on the stream. And everybody in chat is like, you need to go into the hospital. And if she would not have went into the hospital, it would have been bad. But she fell when she had her heart attack, and she broke ribs, and oof. Yeah, we need to get all the mods something, because it's hard work. We need to get them some chill pills so they don't have more heart attacks. I'm so mad because all I wanted to do today was something simple. Obviously, I wanted to play only Judge Simpson. Only Judge Simpson today, obviously. Because that other asshole channel thinks Judge Simpson belongs to him. But guess what? Judge Simpson doesn't have any of his lives on YouTube, so I can't play Judge Simpson unless I really do violate copyright and go and steal it from a content creator. Tomorrow we're just doing Judge Simpson. Absolutely. I have to wait for court to be in session so I can get some content. Alright. Today, yeah, it's stressing the mods. Hi, Terry. I did. I slept. I didn't put a video out. I just slept. Oof. It was lovely. It really was. And I also worked on a lot of O.J. Simpson. I have to bleep out all these words. You don't know where the word is. But I am ahead of the game now on O.J. Simpson. And oh my gosh. Say what you want about the trial, about this, about that. The arguments that both sides are putting in front of Judge Ito about whether to let these specific tapes in is pure. It's excellent content. Excellent. The judges are both, the Marsha, they're just doing such a good job. Speaking of good jobs, we're going to go with Judge Dad today, but while I was sitting here talking, it was playing in the background. So now we got to rewind it just a tad, just a touch. Good enough. Good enough.
License, that is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 500 fines, 93 days jail. Costs are all those. You also have a speeding citation, 93 and a 70, which would be a, let's see, that is going to be a 4-point not 3-point violation, I think. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you will be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes.
I'm going to enter a not guilty plea. I'm going to give you a personal bond, $500. You don't have to post any money. I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty on the misdemeanor, plea of denial on the speeding, and you can go out in the hall, and he is going to take this file to the prosecutor, and we'll talk to them, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, the prosecutor's here to clear all that up.
Yeah, so I just need the file. She's saying she's going to waive the 10:30 and they're going to accept them in the diversion.
Those ones were set for 2:30 p.m. I handed both the files. There should
Same
be
step ones.
Tiffany Brown and Christian Williams.
Is your client here on that?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Brown should be on Zoom.
And is Ms. Brown on Zoom?
Yes.
Okay, let's bring her in. Good enough. Tiffany Monet Brown. Counsel, I'm gonna be right with you. I'm not. Okay, just give me a second. I want to spend some time on that. I didn't like what I read. 25M7168822. All right, ma'am, your name?
Tiffany Brown.
Ms. Tucker?
May it please this honorable court, Don Tucker Davis representing Miss Tiffany Brown. My bar number is P59229. Miss Brown is present on Zoom with her permission, Your Honor.
Ma'am? And you're telling me she wishes to waive her right to an exam, correct?
That is correct and will be bound over. And at that point, she has been accepted into diversion.
All right, is that what you want to do, ma'am?
Correct.
All right, so you're charged with false pretenses, 1,000 or more, but less than 20,000. That's a 5-year felony. You have the right to an exam. If you waive your right to an exam, you're waiving the requirement that the people show that the crime was committed and that you were the one who probably committed the crime, and you'll be sent to the Criminal Justice Center for further proceedings, and we're not going to have a preliminary exam. And again, you're waiving the requirement that they prove probable cause to believe that crime was committed and that you were the one who probably committed the crime. Do you understand that?
Correct.
You still wish to waive your right to an exam?
Yes.
Anybody force you to do that?
No, sir.
I'll accept the waiver. Ma'am, you are bound over for further proceedings to the Wayne County Circuit Court. The AOI date will be on December the 23rd. December the 23rd, okay?
Okay. If I cannot
Happy
make it
holidays.
that day.
Oh, thank you. We'll talk about that, Miss Brown.
Oh, okay.
Thank you,
I
Your Honor.
can't do anything to change the date, ma'am. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay.
I wish you well. Good luck. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you have
You're all
Christian
set, Ms. Brown.
Williams too? Ms. Tucker Davis, do you have Christian Williams too?
I do not represent the co-defendant. Ms. Patillo does.
Is Ms. Patillo gonna log in, do you know?
Judge McNally.
Yeah.
Priscilla did message me.
Judge McNally, of course she doesn't represent the co-defendant. She's not allowed to represent both of them, Judge.
She's doing a few cases in circuit court. She's gonna log this.
Is Mr. Williams gonna be here though?
Oh, she stayed.
Zoom.
Here over Zoom.
Perfect. Okay, I'll wait for that. Thank you. Thank you. Do you have anything else, Ms. Tucker Davis, with me?
Judge,
I
if you
do.
have Payne, she's in custody.
Payne?
And that's Miss Tucker Williams also.
Do you have Payne?
I do have Miss Jessica Payne and I also have Janelle Bruce, Your Honor. and
Okay, let's
Ferris
take
Arson.
Jessica Payne, Jessica Lynn Payne, 5B728622.
May it please this honorable court, Don Tucker Davis representing Miss Jessica Payne. My bar number is 59229, Your Honor.
Morning, Ms. Payne. Your
What
name?
state is this? Anybody
Jessica
remember?
Payne.
Good morning to you, ma'am. So this is the, let's see what I have here.
That's not, okay, all right, go ahead and see, bridge is not.
All right, so we have, this is the date scheduled for exam, I believe. And as I understand it, this will be a waiver. Is
I'll
that
check that
true,
out,
Ms.
RW.
Tucker Davis?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am. Your lawyer tells me you wish to waive your right to an exam. Is that true?
That is.
This is
You have a flee and
Michigan?
elude third, which is a 5-year felony. You have a possession of,
She gave a number. She didn't give a P number. She gave a different number when she gave her appearance. I wonder what they mean. Maybe she just skipped the P and they're up to the 5s?
less than 25 grams of cocaine, a 4-year. You have assault, resistant, obstructing officer, a 2-year. And then you have a misdemeanor charge of operating a motor vehicle while suspended. You have the right to an exam on the first 3 counts. If you waive your right to a preliminary exam, you're waiving the requirement as to those counts that they prove that the crime was committed and that you were the one who probably committed the crime. And you'll be bound over for further proceedings to the circuit court. Do you understand that?
I do.
Has anybody forced you to give up your right to an exam?
No, they have not.
And you understand by doing so, you're waiving the requirement that they prove again, that these crimes were committed and you were the one who probably committed the crimes and you're going to the circuit court for further proceedings. Do you understand that?
I do.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and accept the waiver. I find the waiver has been made voluntarily and understandingly. You're bound over for further proceedings to the Wayne County Circuit Court. You will be there on the 16th of December at 9 a.m. And is there anything else on this case, Ms. Tucker Davis?
No, Your Honor, there's no bond argument.
Bond is continued, December 16th, 9. I wish you well, ma'am. Same bond conditions, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I'll put Theo's aside. And you have Janelle Bruce?
One thing about our mods, though, they're super smart. Because heart problems, women are more likely to die than men over a heart attack. Why? Because when we feel the chest pains or whatever, like, we work through it. We push through it. We don't go to the doctor. And Lori went to the doctor, saved her life. Monica went to the doctor and now has to go to the doctor, which is such a pain. Drunken. But yeah, you kudos for going to the doctor. Go to the doctor. Don't wait on these things. It's not funny.
Two?
I do.
People against Janelle Bruce. Janelle Bruce, 25R724410.
May it please this honorable court, Don Tucker Davis representing Miss Janelle Bruce. Miss Bruce is present on Zoom with her permission, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
She didn't even
I
give her
don't see
PIN
her.
number that
She-
time.
I moved her, but she's stuck out there.
Okay.
It's moving slow today.
I'm personally attacked by this court reporter.
Oh.
It's okay.
Yeah. Here we nice. Yes, sorry. You don't know one thing about this.
This
Okay,
isn't
she
her-
just, no, she logged in on a new device. Let me see if I can get her in on that.
Okay.
Sanctions. Send her to jail.
All right, Ms. Bruce, you have to unmute and tell me your name, ma'am.
Sorry, sir. My name is Janelle Bruce.
Okay, Ms. Bruce. And Ms. Tucker Davis, your name again for the record.
In her
Dawn
best
Tucker
court
Davis,
attire.
P59229, representing Miss Janelle Bruce, who is present on Zoom with her permission.
That's a P number.
And this is going to be a waiver, true?
That is true.
Ma'am, is that what you want to do, is waive your right to a preliminary examination?
That's correct, Your Honor.
You have a 5-year felony, flee and elude third degree, and an assault, resistant, obstruct, a 2-year. You have the right to an exam. By waiving your right to an exam, you're waiving the requirement that they prove that the crimes were committed and that you were the one who probably committed the crimes, and you will be bound over for further proceedings to the circuit court. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Do you agree to that?
I agree.
Anybody force you to give up your right to a preliminary exam?
No, Your Honor.
And you still wish to do that?
I do.
Waivers accepted. I'm going to go ahead and continue the bond, 10,000 PR. You're bound over for further proceedings to the Criminal Justice Center since you're not in custody. December 23rd at 9 a.m. will be the AOI date, okay? So I'm going to
Okay.
bind you over for further proceedings on those counts. Do you have any questions, ma'am?
No, Your Honor, I don't. Thank you.
All right, I wish you well. Good luck.
Thanks.
Ferris Arslan. Oh, you guys are killing it.
Your Honor, Don Tucker Davis, I'm representing Ms. Ferris Arslan. Is Mr. Arslan present on Zoom?
He's not on Zoom, but he's not set till 9:45. He
Okay,
was in person at the last hearing.
If you want to check back in about a half an hour, that'd be fine, okay?
thank you very much. I'll log out
Thank
and
you.
come back.
Thank you. Thank you. Rodney Sean Tuttle, 25B 701845. Again, counsel, I can't apologize enough. I'm sorry.
Quite all right. I was running late myself.
Okay. Well, I wasn't running late, but things are always happening around here. Your name,
John Freeman, I'm
Mr. Tuttle, your name?
Thank you so much for
Your client
14
pled to
months.
attempt R&O,
Thank you.
attempt R&O, and use of meth. So we've got 3 counts. Have you had a chance to review the report with them? And are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
Your Honor, should note that he is currently employed with his father in the state of Kentucky doing construction. That is an under the table kind of job, but he is working. I can appreciate that the board might want some verification of that moving forward, and I explained that to him. There is, it says here that he's not employed, but he is in fact working.
All right. Okay, I'll modify the report in that aspect.
Your Honor, other than that, there are no additions, corrections, or deletions that are necessary.
All right, anything you'd like to say? And I'm gonna just tell you, I don't go for this guy hitting people and hitting police officers, so he might not be walking out the back exit way today, okay?
Well, Your Honor, I'd ask that you reconsider that. I've watched the video in this matter. He was given a lawful order by the police. He did run from the police. The police did have to tackle him to the
Kelly,
ground.
The
thank
officer
you.
says
Thank you
here,
so much for the bits. So cheers.
As I reached out to grab Tuttle's wrist, he pulled away from me. I reached again for his arm. Tuttle punched me on the right side of my forehead. I lost my balance and fell down to the ground, and Tuttle took off running northbound on Kirby. Are you saying that the video doesn't show that he got punched in the forehead?
I did not see that in the video. I saw
Where's your office at?
in Newfield Hills. My view of the video is that it was basically a struggle while my client was on the ground refusing to be handcuffed. And I know that Mr. Muhammad had direct communication with the officers involved in the case before.
Hang on one second.
Yes.
He's placing an Avon order in the middle of court? Sir, get off the phone. You're in the middle of a court hearing. Who's he calling?
Hey, this is Judge McNally at 33rd. Can you, I need to know if Officer McParland from Brownstown is on duty today.
What? He's calling the police officer.
Perfect. I'd like him to appear on Zoom for me right now,
We would
okay?
too.
I'd
Thank
like-
you, Judge.
I'd like him to, I've got this Rodney Tuttle case and I'd like him to zoom in. Okay? Thank you very much. Why don't you have a seat 1 second? As soon as he
Oh,
zooms in, I'll
man.
recall it, okay?
Your Honor, I do have the video on my laptop. Wants to watch it.
Okay, I might take you up on that. Okay, thank you. If he tells me what's in the report is accurate and you think it's not, I'll be glad to look at that video, but you don't punch police officers in the forehead or in the face or anywhere else. So, all right, well, we'll find out. Timothy Allen Gallagher, 25M624-205A. Which one do you have, Mr.
I don't know who's in
Zelnick,
trouble
and
right
which one
now.
do you have, Mr. Graziani?
I've got Catherine Bustler touch, and I have Miss Gordon, Your Honor, G-H-O-R-G-O-R.
Okay, give me
Hello,
just,
magician.
D-O-Rs.
give me just 1 second. Your name, sir?
Timothy Gallagher.
You're charged with no license and speeding and
Hi,
illegal
Bryce.
window tint, so you got an A, B, and C file. You have the right to a lawyer. Sir, you have to take your hat off. If you want a lawyer, I'm going to give you one. If you don't, I will arraign you and let you go talk to the prosecutor.
I didn't have to, my mom was baptized when it was the fraud third.
No. I'm just asking, do you want a lawyer to
No,
arraign?
I'm sorry, no.
Okay, I'll go ahead and arraign you. and then we'll send you to the prosecutor. On November 18 of 25, it is alleged that you did operate a motor vehicle without a license, a misdemeanor punishable by up to 500 fines, 93 days jail. Costs are all those. You're also charged with speeding 16 to 20 over, which should be a 3-point violation, and illegal window tint. You have a 0-point violation there. Do you understand all those charges?
Yes, I do.
The only one that's a misdemeanor is no license. Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
But
You plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand
that's
that?
it.
All right. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yeah.
I'll enter a not guilty plea, $500 personal bond. You go sit out in the hallway. He's going to hand this file to the prosecutor. I'm entering a plea of not guilty, pleas of denials, and we will go from there. Okay? Thank you very much.
Let's see here.
Dorton. Rhonda Dorton. 25 F724335. Give me 1 second. I think she has
When will you
another
be in
one.
Lancaster? What day?
25F724335, 25F7244425. Good morning, Mr. Zelnick.
Morning, Your Honor, Edward Zelenak, appearing before the defendant, Ms. Dorton. Please give your name.
Rhonda Lynn Norton.
All right, so we have an illegal entry.
No, Monica, no,
Two
no.
counts of illegal entry, it looks like. Illegal entry without permission at 26414 Blue Heron Drive on one case. And the other one is, let me just double check that. It's also 26414 Heron Drive. So does she stand mute, wait for
Yes,
the reading of
the
the?
reading stand mute, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna enter not guilty pleas for her.
I would presume, Your Honor, that once the prosecutor looks at this case, it may not go any further, but you may want to put it in the lap of the regular prosecutor, you have a visiting prosecutor here today.
I think
All right, Mel, you know what we should do? When you come to Lancaster for that wedding, after the wedding, of course, don't miss the wedding or any of the good stuff. Just come out to the parking lot and I'll pick you up. I have a piece of shit car, but I'll pick you up. We'll sneak to this Mexican restaurant around here that has the best strawberry margaritas in the world. We'll, drink 4 or 5 and then take an Uber back to the wedding, and drop you back off like nothing ever happened.
Mr. Mohammed might be going to 34th. I think
That could be, and then they'll have someone else here, but that'll be sometime after the first year. It doesn't matter, Your Honor. This is a family matter, and the defendant here is the circuit court conservator and guardian over the father, and this is a sister's garage. And I think once the prosecutor reviews the evidence, because if it goes to trial, bringing the probate court attorney and health protective services. So I think they need a prosecutor to take time and look at the file and decide where they want to proceed. So you pick whatever date works with you, Judge, and if not, we'll proceed. We're going to waive the jury trial, set it for bench trial.
all right. I have to set to. Do you have any bond sheets down there? I got it.
I think I have an idea why, Bryce. And because I often disagree with the judges with what they do, and it drives me crazy when they're way harsher, which is rare, than they should be, or way more lenient when they should be. But they just know so much more information than what we know. You know how the lawyers will come up with, and they'll say, well, they did this, and then at the end, when the judge is sentencing, they'll start pulling other things out of their pocket. And then remember in 2017 when you did this and this and this, they just have so much more information and they don't put it all on the record. So I think that's why.
But just give me 1 second, if you would, please. These are two different offense dates. It looks like it's 3 days apart. So I'm going to just incorporate all of these, Mr. Zilnick.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So on both files, ma'am, you cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You must appear in court as directed. You're not to enter the property address at 26414 26414 Blue Heron Drive. Blue Heron Drive in Flat Rock. Then no contact. Who's Alonda Beatrice?
Her sister.
And you're telling me your client is the appointed?
Guardian and servitor over the father. I don't want to burden the court with the facts of the case, but there's a probate court follow-up hearing coming up in February, but I would like the prosecutor to look at all the facts and the court orders of who has the right to administer medical treatment to the father.
I
Things
got
like
it.
that. So, and this would be a nice holiday story that could be wrapped up with everyone singing Merry Christmas, but I don't think that's going to happen, Your Honor. But otherwise, if you want to set it for the Tuesday before Christmas or after the first of the year, perhaps let things settle in.
All right. Let me just do this. I am going to order. So, ma'am, no contact with Alondra Beatrice. No contact with prosecution witnesses except through your lawyer. You're not to enter 26414 Blue Heron Drive in Flat Rock. You cannot leave the state, cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. I'm gonna have to order her to go over to get fingerprinted by 1 p.m. today, okay, on both of these cases.
I'll explain that to her, yes.
And we'll give her the order and the bond sheet. Lisa, I've filled out, 2 different orders for prints, but only 1 bond sheet. So we'll give you the date. When did you want?
Well, Madam Prosecutor suggested after the first of the year, but whatever works with the court, we're fine with it, Judge.
Lisa, what do you have for me, Lisa?
January 6th at 1 o'clock.
January 6th at 1 o'clock?
Yeah, I'm gonna be handling this is gonna be Judge Hessen's case, but I'm gonna be handling that docket that day. I don't know if she's told you, Lisa, but I'm gonna handle that docket, but I have an appointment and I won't be in until 10:15. So that's what we'll do, 1 p.m. on that date. You can go down the hall, get
Very
your
well.
notice, personal bond, you're all set. Wish you well. Good luck.
Do you have any trips playing out of town before the first of the year? We'll notify.
We should all leave town with all the snow. That's,
Look outside, Judge, you'll wish it had been yesterday.
I know. Thanks. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Okay, so this is people against. All right. Hang on 1 second. I'm getting all that, there we go. All right, Rodney Sean Tuttle. And I want Officer McParlin here, 25B701-485. Good morning, officer. I'm gonna ask you to take your hat off. Tell me your name, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Excuse my air. I'm Officer Gage McParlin with the Brownstown Township Police Department.
Names again over here.
John Freeman on behalf of Mr. Tuttle.
Name.
Run, Sean Tuttle.
All right, so one of the things I pointed out, he pled to attempt, resist, and obstruct, 2 counts, a 1 year, and then he pled also to use of methamphetamines, which is a 1 year. And I pointed out, I read in the report where you said he punched you in the forehead. And his lawyer's saying it's on video, and he's inviting me to see the video, and I'll be happy to look at the video. But he's seemingly disputing that. He's saying that you tackled him, right, Mr. Freeman? I don't want to put words in your mouth.
So, Your Honor, I just rewatched the video. So my client is given a lawful command to stop. The officers wanted to speak to him. He refused to do that, and he started to move away from the officers. So I believe it was this officer that's currently on the video, attempts to tackle my client. He is the person that initiates the physical contact. My client begins to run, and during the course of trying to run away, this officer loses his footing and falls to the ground. There's a second officer who is involved in the pursuit. This is all visible to me, at least, on the body worn camera footage of the second officer, who's a little bit farther behind. I do not see anything on this video of my client attempting to strike
He didn't say attempting. His report says he struck him in the forehead. That's what it says.
And
He said, as I reached out to grab Tuttle's wrist, he pulled away from me. I reached again for his arm. Tuttle punched me on the right side of my forehead. I lost my balance and fell down to the ground, and Tuttle took off running northbound on Kirby. And then he talks about how he and Officer Grimm tackled Tuttle to the ground on the cement driveway. While Tuttle was on the ground, he continued to fight with me, resisting arrest. Grimm and Novak, fighting with me, Grimm, and Novak. I personally had to knee Tuttle in the ribs to get him to surrender his hands. I also attempted to strike Tuttle on the shoulder, but he moved and I struck his face. After 2 minutes of fighting / resisting, we were able to handcuff him and place him in an upright position so he could breathe.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you for the cheers.
So I'm just asking you, because I'm going to look at this video.
Yeah.
Did he in fact punch you in the forehead?
Your Honor, I remember being struck as I went to grab Mr. Tuttle, and at that point I fell. That's what I remember. If the video shows anything different, that is just, I would like to see it as well, but that's exactly what I remember, and my video camera fell off. But that is exactly what I remember.
Can I see the video?
of course,
All right, you want to pull it up here?
up.
Can we, he's got it on his podium here, at the podium, Lisa. Can we, tech savvy, I'm not.
Yes, Lisa. Come on, Lisa.
Can I get it up on the screen there, or?
I'd also be happy to step up and kind of facilitate the court watching it on my laptop. There is some audio to it.
Yeah.
If he wants to join the Zoom, he can do a share screen, or he can send it to me and I'll share screen.
I can try and join the Zoom.
Okay, let's have you do that. I'm sorry to call you on such short notice, officer, so just bear with us if you will, please.
Not a problem, Your Honor. I don't want to be wrong in this case, so please, yes, pull it up, and thank you for calling me.
No problem. I hate to do this, but while you're doing that, I'm going to go on to another case here, okay? Mark Charles Matthews, 25X 4620326. And this is Officer, Trooper Harba, and it looks like he's not here. Mr. Matthews, your name? Mr. Matthews?
I'm sorry, I was muted, Your Honor. Good morning.
Your name?
Mark Matthews.
Okay, just stop walking for 1 second. I'll get you out of here. The officer didn't show up. I'm sorry it took us so long to get to you. I had something come up this morning, case dismissed. You're all set. Have a nice holiday.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Carson Matthew Morrow, 25M615488. Have a good one, Mr. Matthews. Trooper McLaughlin.
You as well.
Carson Matthew.
Hello,
Okay,
Your Honor.
I'm going to ask you to take your hat off, Mr. Morrow. And tell me your name, please, Mr. Morrow.
Carson Matthew Morrow.
And Trooper McLaughlin, your name, sir?
Yep. Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel McLaughlin.
Good morning to you. Okay, so he's got a clean record. You got him going 91. You wrote him for 85 and a 70 limited access. Any offer here?
Yeah, I can do 1 to 5 limited access if you'd be willing to accept that.
So, Mr. Morrow, he's offering you to plead to 75 and a 70. If you do that, it's 0 points, but it will go on your record. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you want to plead to that, or do you want to have a hearing on the 85 and a 70?
I would like to plead to the 75 and a 70.
All right, to the charge limited access, 75 and a 70, responsible or not responsible? You plead responsible to 75 and a 70?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll accept the plea. 150 is your total. You can pay that today, can you?
Yes, yes, I can, Your Honor.
33court.com, okay?
Awesome. Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great Christmas. Do you have
Yes,
any more, Trooper? I don't.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Boycott that.
I don't
I don't
think
believe
so.
so.
Boycott
I don't
it.
believe so. I think it was just Mr. Morrow.
All right. Well, have a great Christmas if I don't see you, sir. Thank you, both of you.
Yes, sir. You as well.
Yes.
I'll see you. I'll see you on the 15th.
Okay. All right.
All right. Take care.
Thank you.
You guys have a
Thamer,
good Christmas, Your Honor.
thank you.
Have a good
Thamer
one.
Matham Al Yawi, 25M 6044474A, B, and C. Prohibited holding. I don't know what that means. Counsel, your appearance. Good morning to you. How are you?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm standing in for the attorney record, Mr. Samir Jadallah and Larry.
Oh, no, I don't have yours. I'm sorry. That isn't the one I called. Counsel, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Amir Al-Khalidi on behalf of Tamer Al-Aliawi.
I want to make sure I'm reading this right. It looks like I'm dismissing the expired plate and the no proof of insurance. And then the defendant's going to plead to impeding. And I don't know what she means by prohibited holding. Is that operating a text?
Yes, it is.
So your client's going to plead as charged as to count 3, operating while texting, right?
Correct.
And then where am I putting the impeding? I don't think it really matters, but
We're
I'll
just
have it.
count 1, 2, replacing it with, count 1 could be impeding.
Right. So count 1, he'll plead to impeding. Count 3, he'll plead as charged. And original charge on count 1, expired plate dismissed. And count 2, no proof of insurance is going to be dismissed. Am I reading that all right?
Yes, you are.
Okay. And you're authorized to enter this plea on behalf of your client, right?
I do, Your Honor, yes.
All right. As to count 1, impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
As to count 3, operating while texting, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Okay, I'm accepting the plea to impeding on file 1, A, count 1. I'm accepting the plea to operating while texting, file C, count 3. All right. And then I'm going to I'm accepting the plea to impeding on count 1, accepting the plea as charged on count 3, dismissing no proof of insurance count 2, and dismissing expired plate on count 1. I'm going to assess fines and costs on the C file of $210. Really, the expired plate is what they're putting for the impeding, so I'm only going to charge $100 on that. So your client owes $310. Can your client pay that today, or does he need time?
Can we do 14 days, Your Honor?
No problem. Yeah, pay by the 23rd of December. I'll just make it, okay?
Sounds good. I appreciate it, Judge. Thank you.
Have a great day. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
All right. Okay. Now we're going back. Give me 1 second. Now we're going back on Tuttle.
Here we go, guys.
All right, recalling Rodney Sean Tuttle, 25E71485. You and your client can sit right there, counsel. You don't have to stand at the podium. Come on over and sit next to your lawyer here, Mr. Tuttle. And Officer McParlin, I just want to make sure you can see this as well. You can see this?
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, I can see it.
Okay, you can go ahead and start the video.
So, Your Honor, I'm not sure about the audio part, because there was some feedback, so I don't know if the courtroom has to be muted. I assume the court wants to hear the audio.
Yeah, let me see that. Let's, if we have a problem, I'll tell you to stop it, okay?
Yo, I'll solve it. You could have just solved it, Judge.
So, Your Honor, I can hear it here, but I can't, I don't know.
I'm here, I'm able to hear it a little bit.
Your Honor, is it lagging on your end?
It's not the best. Where's that coming from?
From my, his left hand.
I should have paid attention in typing class. Okay. I don't even know how to mute myself. I got, see, I mean, there's part of this that's weird. We got the audio already muted over here. Okay, try it now.
You're already muted.
All right, I'm just gonna watch it. Just let it go for now. Keep it going. Oh.
Yeah, we can. So they've got my talk to us. So we actually exposed the one over. Yeah, it's just that time. We have to talk to you. Okay, what is it? Why did you get more time?
Your Honor, I think that the critical part is what we just watched.
Yeah, I want to go back. I want you to turn it back about 15 seconds. Can you see this okay, Officer McParland?
Not at all, Your Honor.
Go ahead, play it.
Trying to get more time.
He didn't hit him.
Yeah. All right. You can approach the podium and let's finish the sentence. Officer McParland, you are the victim on this. You are welcome to tell me whatever you'd like to say.
Just one thing for clarification, Your Honor. Again, the video I can't really see
No,
very
I'm
well,
not a judge.
but I don't
do
want to
judge.
put or make any statement if I made it wrong or whatever. Did you see him strike me? I
It
cannot see
looked-
the video.
Looked to me like he did at one point when you went toward him. It looked like in the process of him trying to get away that he did take a swing, but I'm not positive about that.
All right, just because I don't want to be an officer known for any kind of like someone think I just falsified anything here, because if I'd set the record straight. But continue,
No.
Your Honor.
Nobody thinks that, okay?
All right. Yes, Your
You-
Honor. I appreciate that.
Do you want to say anything else?
Mr. Tuttle, if I could speak directly to him, if at all possible, Your Honor,
Sure.
or to the court. Mr. Tuttle, despite what happened, sir, I really hope you get the help you need wherever you're going in life. All right, buddy. I know I know you were on Allen Park. They had an incident there. I wish the best for you and your family. Okay.
Appreciate it.
Not a problem, man. Good luck, brother.
Can I have 3 probation? Counsel, what else would you like to, you're free to sit there if you want still. I don't have any problem with that.
It feels awkward, Your Honor, for all of you sitting.
I get it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it was in that, the probation orders. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm not probation. Yeah, orders of probation.
So, Your Honor, since I first started interacting with my client back, months ago when I was hired on this matter, my sense is that he's been doing everything right. He was living in Florida after this event, and he went through a rehab program there. He was working gainfully employed with Amazon. And he just seems to be on the right track. And I'm really concerned that ultimately, if he has to do the incarceration, that it's going to derail the progress that he's made. So I'm going to ask the court to follow the recommendation. My client has relocated to the state of Kentucky where he's got stability and living matters.
So he's actually living in Kentucky now.
Yes, Your Honor. He started out in Florida. He came back here. You may recall there was an issue about him needing to have his fingerprints taken.
Yes.
Did all that. He's been here for the 2 in-person court appearances. So now he's residing in Kentucky with his dad where he's working. We have no objection to the recommendation. I think it's very fair. I think that addressing what's going on underlying with Mr. Tuttle's behavior is going to be the key to success. And hopefully
He's been on
never
this,
has to appeal for a judge like this again. He recognizes that he's got to do a lot of work in order to make sure that that happens. And I would just ask the court to follow the recommendation, give him the opportunity. Your Honor, the court also, the last time we were here, directed him to appear or to attend AA meeting.
Yeah, because he wasn't doing it, right?
That's correct. And I do have, he's got a sheet here that's been signed that shows consistent meeting attendance between November 15th and December 7th. So I can provide that to the court if the court would.
No, I trust you, counsel. I believe you.
Your Honor, I think the video speaks for itself. I think the court has a clear grasp as to the facts of the case. And I'd ask them to show some mercy to my client.
Mr. Tuttle, anything you'd like to say, sir?
I just apologize for the situation. But the best is on board on both parties.
I'm sorry?
I hope for the best on both parties.
Are you going to be in Brownstown area at all?
Okay, here, why I was thinking my father.
All right, 18 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as direct. No alcohol, no drugs. Stay away from that, enough. No alcohol, no drugs, of any kind, not marijuana, anything. No alcohol, no illegal controlled substances, no marijuana. You can leave the state to go to Kentucky. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume alcohol or drugs. You're subject to chemical testing, PBTs and ETGs as follows. I'm gonna make it weekly for 2 months. If you're clean, I'll make it bi-weekly for 2 months. If you're clean, I'll then revert it to monthly. Okay? Kratom poppy seeds and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. Again, you're to attend AANA 3 times a week until I think he needs intensive outpatient treatment counsel. I really do. He's got too much of a history here. So 3 times a week until an IOP. Once you get into intensive outpatient treatment, you no longer have to attend AA or NA. Okay, do you understand all of this so far?
I don't understand what intensive outpatient is.
All right, well, it's more than once a week. They're gonna be having you go 3-4 times a week, okay? And probation will explain that, and your lawyer will explain that. I think he has 1 day credit coming from the arrest. Is that true, or does he have more than that?
I think it's just one.
Okay. All right. I would make him do the court work program, but I'm not going to since he lives in Kentucky. 10 days jail, credit 1, serve 9. I'll let you serve 9 days of community service. That has to be completed by February the 20th of 26. In terms of fines and costs, and on count 1, I'm going to attribute everything. $100. What happened? $100 fines. 75 costs, $60 screening fee. That is $235. Probation fees are $360. That's $595. And then you have 75 and 50 for 75 victim choice fee, $50 justice assessment. So that's another $125 on top of the $595 for a total of $720. I believe on the other 2 counts, I'm just assessing 50 and just the justice assessment fee. So $100 fines, 75 costs, $50 justice assessment, 2 1/4 on both of those other files. Okay, so 100 fines, 75 costs, and $50 justice assessment. So that's 2 1/4 on those. I'm not going to charge you again, or 365 days. All of these terms and conditions are running concurrent. Do you understand that, Mr. Tuttle? All right. All right, so counsel, he owes $720 plus $450 or $1170. Can he pay all that today?
Your Honor, would the court consider a 2-month payment plan?
I don't have a problem with that. Okay, so let's just do this. Just give me 1 second. There's a lot of paperwork here. Oh, boy. Monthly, weekly. All right, so how do you want him to be able to pay this, counsel? In other words, why don't we set up a payment plan and
Would it be easier if the court just set a due date for?
yeah, I'd rather have them do that. I'd rather set up a weekly or bi-weekly or monthly or what have you. So how much can you pay weekly, sir, or bi-weekly? Can you pay $100 bi-weekly?
Yeah.
Well, let's just do that. $100 bi-weekly beginning December 23rd. And then you just pay every other week. If you don't have the money, call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension. We're not going to have a problem. Just don't ignore me, okay? You'll meet with probation before you leave. Any questions?
Probation, I'm just out of curiosity on how the.
You're going to talk to probation. They're going to have you test in Kentucky. You don't have to drive back to Michigan. And yeah, they'll answer all your questions. And if they don't, you can come back in here and ask me, okay? Anything else?
No, thank you.
Have a nice day. Take care. Enjoy your Christmas and everything. Thank you. I know I've got people waiting here. My mistake. Jason Snook. I'm sorry, which one do you have?
I have Catherine Messner. We're simply asking for an injunction.
I'm sorry. Can you find that for me, John? Jason Snook. Jason James Snook, 225M624910. Okay, counsel, you're just having him plead the one count of impeding, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, because you got two impeding or something, it looks like.
Which one is this one, Your Honor?
Jason Snook, it's only one count though, Shelby Township.
Good
Good morning, counsel. Ms. Lee.
Good morning, Your
Time
Honor.
is good.
Attorney Amber Lee, P 84377.
Is this just one count? You want to look at this?
This is the,
Your appearance?
Nathaniel Eisner on behalf of the people, P 88493. This is the ticket where the individual was written up for 6 to 10, but it was 25 miles per hour and he was going 19 over, so we agreed on 2 impeding as opposed to 1.
The problem is we can't really do that
Okay.
without you issuing another citation. I mean, the state has their ways of, I'm pretty sure that's the way we're still doing it. So,
We can amend it to 1 then.
okay, so one count of impeding?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor, my client does want to plead responsible to that count of impeding traffic.
So there's just gonna be one count. You guys talked about 2, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you're authorized into this
Yes.
this plea on behalf of your client to a one count of impeding?
Yes, Your Honor.
To that charge on behalf of your client, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Please accepted, 150. I'll give him until the 16th to pay, okay? 33court.com, all right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Catherine Alicia Rose Messner, 25I-724-704. All right, we're gonna set a final pretrial here, right, Mr.
Good morning, Judge. John Graziani, appearing on behalf of Catherine Messner, P number 43387. That's correct, Judge.
Do you think this is likely to resolve or not? Because if,
Judge, we do believe we'll resolve this matter and,
good enough,
we're asking for it done.
the 23rd.
That's-
Lisa, what do you have on time-wise for me that day?
9:30.
At 9:30.
I'm
Thank
sorry,
you.
what's the defendant's name on this one?
It's Catherine Messner, MESNER.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am, your name again?
Catherine Messner.
So you can go down the hall and get your date, the 23rd, all right? Have a great day. Tricia Lynn,
Jude,
thank you, you
so
too. I'm
much.
sorry
Oh,
to
you
have
got
kept you that
Spanish.
Oh,
long.
Judge, I'm fine. I'm here.
Yay,
Tricia
you got
Lynn Ely.
salty. You got K.
Did I get this
Shoot.
one yet?
You got
Judge,
some great people.
I haven't dealt with
Thank
Miss
you.
Ely. I don't know.
Okay, I'll pass it. I'll pass it. Tatiana Richardson,
Ready, Your Honor.
4B703477.
Good morning,
I
Your
hope
Honor.
they're
Judith
all
Brady on
safe
behalf
and
of
well, too.
Tatiana
That sucks.
Richardson, P44567. Ms. Richardson, state your name for the record.
Tatiana Richardson.
Okay, wait a second. I'm gonna have a little bit of a problem with this. I'm ending my state docket here, the end of the month. I gotta move this out. You had an
Okay.
adjournment. We adjourned the PCC from the 2nd. She was arraigned November 21. We adjourned this PCC from the 2nd to the 9th. I mean, it's possession of a financial transaction device. I don't want to go any further than this. Are they here the 23rd, Lisa,
Yes.
the prosecutor's office?
Yep, we're here the 23rd and the 30th. Well, you're not here the 30th though.
Yeah, so I'm gonna set it for 1 week out, but I can't, the PCC, I'll do that for you, and I'll adjourn the exam to the 23rd, but I can't do better than that, okay?
Can you repeat that, Judge, please? The dates?
Yeah, the 16th, I'll do the PCC. I'll give you another date on that, but the exam's gonna have to go on the 23rd.
Okay, all right, Judge.
All right, where is Ms. Richardson? You already waived your right to have the probable cause conference, I believe, within 14 days of the date of the arraignment. Your lawyer's asking for an adjournment. She wants me to adjourn this to the 16th. I'm willing to do that. But that means the probable cause conference will not take place within 14 days of the date of the arraignment. Do you understand that?
Yes,
Do you waive that right?
yes.
All right, so we'll do the 16th at what time, Lisa? 9 o'clock or something, 9:30?
9:30.
And then the 23rd at 10 o'clock. How's that? But that's going to be in person. No more adjournments, please. Okay? So that's what I'll do. The 16th and the 23rd. Anything else, Ms. Grady?
Nothing further. Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day. Thank
You as-
you.
You as well. Thank you.
All right.
In County Jail, join the breakout room. Judge, your camera's off.
Well, they don't have to see my ugly face then. That's better, isn't it? Okay, hang on. What's going on with
There,
this?
now you can see him. I moved.
All right. What am I doing now? I'm sorry. I feel like got files all over the place here. Shannon Feelhauer. Well, wait a minute. Let me get Mr. Counsel. I'm sorry. Let me get you out of here. I'm not setting this for a formal hearing on January 30th. Are you kidding? What's this?
Your Honor, this is for a plea negotiation.
No. Come on, guys. This is a prohibited turn. Are we talking about Larry Del Jesus Zavalita Noriega?
Yes, Your Honor.
25W840708. I can't, you guys, yeah, you can't, I can't adjourn this for 7 weeks. This is a prohibited turn. What do you mean? Come on.
Any day that the court finds a good day for a formal, Your Honor.
What's that?
There's no offer. We would agree to any day that the court finds acceptable.
This December 23rd, we'll have the formal hearing.
December 23rd. Can we do Zoom since it's going to be resolved anyway? We just want to see what the trooper has to say, Your Honor.
What is this another? Is this another one of those commercial vehicle cases? It is, isn't it?
Correct.
I mean, if you're not going to conduct the hearing, I don't have a problem.
Thank you, Judge. What
But
time?
if you tell me you're going to conduct the hearing, I got to have you here in person, okay?
Understood. I'm standing in for the attorney of record, Mr. Samir Jadallah. That's the instructions he gave me. He's going to be negotiating on that day, Judge.
But I just want to be clear, I can't conduct the formal hearing by Zoom. If you guys want to, so it's either going to be a plea or he doesn't show up, whatever happens. December 23rd at 9 o'clock, okay?
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
You have a wonderful day. Thanks a lot.
Thanks. Shannon Feelhauer.
She's in a breakout room with her attorney.
Okay. Justin Cole. Justin Edward Cole, 25E149451 AB, and I also have, let's see. Good morning, Mr. Cole. Your name? All right, so as I understand it, you're going to plead to impeding traffic They are going, that's on count. I guess it's on count 2, right? Count 2, you're gonna plead to impeding traffic. And then impeding on a bicycle. And then they're going to dismiss. It looks like you took the course or what have you.
Yes, Your Honor.
They're going to dismiss count 1, which is failing to disclose possession of a concealed pistol, and count 3. Count 3 will be dismissed as well, correct? You were supposed to be here in the last week. Why weren't you in here?
Yeah. So when you adjourned it, I never received anything in the mail besides a court date saying the 25th, which I was already here on the 25th. So I had.
Well, I know, but it was scheduled for 10 o'clock. You weren't scheduled to be down there till later, were you? You gotta be careful.
To be weird.
Well, you were in Judge Hessen's.
Yeah.
But you didn't have that didn't start till what, 11 or 11:30 or something, wasn't it? Anyway, you gotta show up to the charge impeding on a bicycle, responsible or not responsible. I'll accept the plea. I'm dismissing count 1, file A, motion of the prosecutor, and I'm dismissing count 3 on motion of the prosecutor. 150 is your total. You can down the hall and pay that and you're all set. Good luck. How much time do you need?
You can use that Christmas to pay that.
Yeah. January 5th, if you don't have the money, no problem, call the court. We'll go on Zoom, or you can walk in here on before the due date, 8:30. I'd be glad to give you an extension, okay? Have a good Christmas. Good luck.
You too.
All right, so which one do you have?
Should be that one, Your Honor.
Which one?
Sally.
Okay, sorry about that.
Miss Patillo is here also, Judge, for Williams.
I got everybody showing up. Abdul Rahman Ibrahim Al Masawi, 25M615594. All right, counsel. Good morning. Your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Rami Najazi, P82830 on behalf of Abdul Rahman Ibrahim Al Masawi. It's a long one, Your Honor.
Spirit, you're green.
That's okay.
Your
Who
Honor,
did
this
that?
is the time and date set for a formal hearing. The prosecutor couldn't get in contact with Trooper Latricia DeBose. She attempted twice, so she wrote it as a dismissal.
Case-
It is about 50 minutes after the time, so I asked.
Yeah, I mean, it was scheduled for 9:30 and it's 10:22 or something. So I'll go ahead and dismiss this. You're all set. Have a nice holiday and everything, okay? Thank you. Okay, so I got Feel Holler.
I think you're also ready on Balin.
I got Let's Go. I got Lint. Jeez. Which one did you want me to call, Lisa? Is it Ferris Arslan or?
No, they're ready on Balint. And they're ready on Williams, Christian Williams.
Stephen James Bulent, 25I718829.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael A. Carmen, P73824 on behalf of the defendant.
Good morning. Brittany Maddox on behalf of the people, P83204.
All right. Let's see here. So what are we doing? Where's Mr. Bulent at?
He's on
should
Zoom,
be-
Judge.
Mr. Bulent, your name?
Stephen James Ballant.
All right, so I set a PCC for today. There's no, what are we doing?
Your Honor, we're asking for an exam to be set, I believe, next Thursday, the 18th at 1 o'clock, please.
Am I good that day, Lisa?
Good that day.
I am?
Yes.
All right, so counsel, Ms. Maddox, you ready to go on that day?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so we're gonna have it December 18th at 1 PM, okay?
Thank you.
And we'll see everybody here at that time. I'll ask you to make sure you're here on time, please. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor. See you then.
Thank you. Is Ferris Arslan out there yet?
He's not on Zoom, Judge.
Which one are you here on, Ms. Patillo?
Christian Williams, he says he's in the waiting room. Oh, I see him. He's there.
Okay, I'll take that one. Christian Williams. Christian Williams, 25M 716-8821. Mr. Williams, your name?
Christian Williams.
Dion Patillo, P82378 on behalf of Mr. Williams. Judge, today is going to be a waiver of the preliminary exam.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Williams?
Yes.
You are charged with the false pretenses, 1,000 or more, up to 20,000. That's a 5-year felony. You have the right to a preliminary examination. At that exam, the people would have to show that that crime was.
Judge Dad started off real well, guys, but now he's just going through scheduling.
Committed, and that you were the one who probably committed the crime. By waiving your right to a preliminary exam, you're waiving that requirement. You will automatically be bound over for further proceedings to the Wayne County Circuit Court. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Is that what you wish to do?
Yes.
Anybody force you to give up your right to an exam?
No.
Waivers accepted. You're bound over for further proceedings to the Wayne County Circuit Court. The AOI date will be on the 23rd. And that will be it. You are all set. Bonds continued. Anything else, counsel?
No, Your Honor. Thank you so much. You all have a good day.
You don't have any more with me, right?
Nope, that's it for today.
Have a great one. Thank you.
You too. Thank you.
So thank you.
Thanks.
So I've got Peel Holler with Joy Mohammed, and I've got, let's do.
No, Judge, you had your chance. Let's go here, guys.
I was in trouble with Mr. Fight.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I was in a string of them. I couldn't remember if it was the one we had together. Different public defender substituted in, felt they needed more time, so adjournment happened then. In preparing for today's examination, I discovered that the defendant had called the victim between that original hearing and today. Hold on, it changed because he called her 7 more times last night. 240 calls, 66 pages of messages, and more video visits than I had the time or will to count yesterday. I forwarded these over to Mr. Kaplan and I said, this is what I have. My intention is to ask for a continuance to start with the officers and then get a continuance to have the detective look at these, review them, make a more formal report, because just based on the e-messages, it's lots of manipulation. I love you so much. When I get out, I'm going to be able to take care of us and our baby. And I'm facing 7 life sentences, and this is so terrible. Things like that, that traditionally influence a victim to not testify and to remain on his side. And that was just from the e-messages, because those are far easier to scan through than calls and video visits. I also offered.
This is crazy.
Yep. I also
You have
offered.
to be a retard to be in jail and video visit with someone that the court ordered you in 2 files not to have contact with. And Mr. Willie Green, no Lee, is not a retard. Are you?
So I offered to waive the examinations up because Mr. Green is on dead time. So adjournments are not in his favor because he's on a parole hold. So I offered to waive these up today. So they're up to the circuit court faster and work out a plea agreement where traditionally what I often include is I won't pursue witness interference charges before this date as part of the eventual agreement. And it's my understanding he wants to run the examination. So prepared to run it, wait for an officer to get here, had another officer call him.
Witness interference and bond violation.
Correct, Your Honor. P53s as well. Able to get a hold of the officer. To his credit, he was upfront with me that he forgot that he had court today. He didn't say he was sick. He didn't say there was an issue with the subpoena. I asked him point blank, and he said, no, I'm pretty sure I got it, and I just screwed up. So my officer is not here because of that. So those are the two reasons I'm asking for an adjournment. But the other thing I want to make the court aware of is that this is not the first time Mr. Green has done this, because when I went to save these e-messages to my computer, it said I already had a file under that name. Because when I last had Mr. Green in 2023 for other felony domestic cases with the same victim, he did the exact same thing back then, where he was calling her and messaging her and using other inmate accounts over and over and over again. So he knows he's not supposed to.
Sorry?
Also, he said, you go to how last time. Staying on record. I don't want you to say anything, because anything you say is on the record. That's exactly what I want you to say. I don't want you saying anything that's going to hurt.
So he knows not only he's not supposed to do this, he knows that I, Adam Pfeiffer, the prosecutor, look into these because I was the prosecutor last time.
The whole jail should know that Adam Pfeiffer is gonna, I don't understand why it's not well known.
So because of that, Your Honor, I'm asking for an adjournment in these matters. So that way a detective can listen to the jail calls, write up a report, and then proceed under likely forfeiture by wrongdoing, but then also adding witness interference charges. And I'm requesting a PA 53 hearing in each file. And if need be, I can get more into the content that helps identify him despite his attempts to use other inmates.
Thank you. Mr. Kaplan.
Your Honor, I received these an email yesterday with some documentation from Mr. Pfeiffer. I have not had a chance to review any of it, just because I'm preparing for other trials right now. This case was originally scheduled for preliminary exam October 9th. As Mr. Pfeiffer said, we were in trial together. Mr. Freeman covered that hearing for me, which is why I couldn't remember the details because it wasn't here. My client did not waive his 21 days. Your Honor granted an adjournment at that time for good cause because
I didn't have a choice because the attorney didn't show up.
Well, Mr. Freeman was here.
No, that's not my note.
Well, he was.
My note says good cause to adjourn because defendant's attorney is not able to appear. Mr. Freeman, I don't believe was here.
He made notes for me. He said Freeman appeared for preliminary exam and place of cap.
Preliminary, yeah, that's not the note that I have. Then, and that was two files.
I will say the prosecutor's note, it's limited, but it does match what Mr. Kaplan
Okay,
said.
and then I have that in the other file, Mr. Kaplan failed to appear because he is in jury trial. Good cause to adjourn because I didn't have any of the attorneys here, so I had no choice.
Well, the point being, Your Honor, it was not adjourned because my client waived his 21
I get that.
Now, the prosecutor's asking for another adjournment for good cause because his officer's not here. As to the other information, that certainly can be charged if the prosecutor wants to charge that. We're asking for dismissal. My client, as mentioned, is on dead time. Prosecutor can always, refile with the new charges if he chooses to do that. So,
Got it. He's getting arraigned on bond violations in just a moment. So that's probably not gonna work.
I haven't seen
Just based on the prosecution's representations to the court, I have enough to advise your client that he is subject to bond violations, a bond violation proceedings, a contempt of court. And so you are, or have the right to have a hearing, a contested hearing as to the allegations that you violated your conditions of release and custody, which says you're not to have contact directly or indirectly with a Brittany Prokofsky. And that you were advised of that on September 21st in both files. And so you're subject to the penalty for contempt of court for each violation. Do you understand that? It's up to 93 days in jail and up to $7,500 in fines. Do you understand that, sir? Are you trying to gather understanding or are you just maintaining? No, I asked, did you understand that the contempt of court procedure? So I'm going to assume you're entering a plea of not guilty as to these violations. So the court will have these set out. As to the request for the underlying matter to be dismissed, that is going to be denied because in light of the the new information, I don't know what's going on with the officer. I think if the officer had just blown it off and we didn't have such seriousness of cases, we're talking about domestic violence third in both files. We're talking about assault with deadly weapons, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder or by strangulation, and then interfering with the alleged victim's ability to make a crime report, to which your client is being charged with an habitual offender fourth offense notice. So this is a pattern of behavior that's being reflected here. And based on the representations of the prosecutor, the victim alleged in this matter, Ms. Brittany Bukowski, this is not the first time she's been a victim. She was also the victim in, I'm assuming, the conviction from 2023, or maybe another case that was charged in 2023. And then there's allegations of video calls and other communication while you're in the custody of the jail after being arraigned on this matter with this individual allegedly engaging in activity or communication that would manipulate and or cause her not to want to be a willing participant in the prosecution of this case. You have something you want to share?
Saying I love her is, Your Honor,
You said you loved her. No, saying you love her doesn't. It's not manipulation. Saying you love her, though, is an admission that you had a communication with her that you weren't supposed to have.
Your Honor, I just want to say if my client chooses to speak, he's doing it against my rights.
You've advised him multiple times on this record, but he is like he's willing to admit to the violations. I recognize that you can't get Miss Brittany off your mind. I recognize that. You know how I recognize that? Because you got it tattooed on your head right now. But there's a court order. Do you know what a court order means? Or are you above the law? I think you think you're above the law. I think you can do what you want. Someone tells you you can't have contact, and you think that because I tell her I love her, that doesn't count. Joey. And to the contrary, I think the allegations are that you did more than just tell her that you love her. But you don't get to communicate with a person that the court told you can't communicate with because you have already allegedly assaulted her with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder or by strangulation. In two separate files, you have a domestic violence third and another time where you allegedly assaulted her with a deadly weapon. You don't get to communicate with her to tell her you love her. You don't get to do that. Okay? Okay, and so I don't know. Unfortunately, English is my only language. I don't know any other languages I can communicate this to you in. But there's no contact between you and Miss Brittany. And to ensure that, I'm going to suspend all of your communication privileges while you're in the custody of the jail. You will only be able to communicate with Mr. Kaplan.
All right.
You can fire whoever you want and hire an attorney yourself or represent yourself. That's your right. You don't get to get a different public defender. Did you recognize that? I don't know what you're talking about. You don't get to select which public defender you're going to get. Mr. Kaplan is already conflict counsel, correct?
No.
Oh,
there is no conflict counsel.
Oh, you hired him.
No, I'm public defender.
Oh, I didn't know you were at the public defender's office. Okay, very good. And so you don't get to select which public defender you get. No, that's not how it works. You don't get to decide that I don't want this one, I get another one. That's not how this works. There is an assignment that was made at the office of the public defender. They handle that. The court doesn't even get involved in that. And Mr. Kaplan was assigned to represent you in this matter. If you don't like his representation.
He's not representing. He just showed up at court. I don't got no police report. I don't even know what I'm in here for. I don't even know what I'm out.
You don't know what you're in here for? You've been arraigned.
I don't know nothing. I have no police report, nothing. I don't even know what's going on.
You're requesting to meet with him to go over the discovery. You can fire him, but then you have to hire your own attorney. That's not how the public defender's office works. You don't get to just swap out And you get another public defender.
I seen multiple people fire their lawyers and get it.
Okay, well, you can't. Any other questions about that?
I will make sure he gets discovery in jail. It may take some time, but we'll have a.
Well, it sounds like there's additional discovery coming in. Your attorney and the prosecutor has already represented on this record that at your last court date, they were both in the same trial. So that's probably why you were not able to meet with your attorney to go over discovery, but you were busy allegedly making phone calls talking about your love. Anyways. Excuse me? Pardon, I can't hear you.
There's nobody here. There's no police, no victims. Y'all keep like postponing my court dates.
Who's y'all? Y'all keep postponing. I didn't y'all. That's number one. My name is Judge Simmons to you, or you can call me Your Honor. The other thing is the only reason why this case was postponed previously is because the attorneys were in trial.
That's only a week or 60 days.
Says who? You decided to how long someone else's trial was going to go, and you decided how long I had on my docket or when I was going to be available. You decided that. Why don't you work on deciding how you're going to control your own actions first? Mr. I got Brittany tattooed on my mind. Okay, decide that you're going to be in compliance with court orders so that you don't get a contempt of court, because I guarantee you I will run it up in here. I will charge each one of them individually, and you will get 93 days on each and every phone call. Do you understand that? Your phone privileges are suspended pending a hearing on the violations. Discovery will be turned over to your attorney. Your attorney will meet with you so that you all can go over the discovery. If you fire him, you let us know who you're going to hire. We will get you a new court date. It will be in 2026, obviously.
Thank you, Your Honor. Should I wait for the court date?
We're going to give it to you right now.
Oh,
February 5th at 9:30. February 5th at 9:30.
and that's for the bond violation and the preliminary.
That's correct.
All together.
9:30. Thank you, Your Honor.
Any additional matters for the record?
Not from the defense, Your Honor.
None from the people. I got something to say.
I don't want to hear it. Bye.
Just you want to swap about it?
We're running somebody's or.
Oh.
I don't want to hear it. Bye. What a dumbass. That's not going to go well. What, you think he's going to fire his attorney? Think he's going to go pro se? That would be epic. It's so dangerous. He obviously doesn't feel like he did anything wrong there. Oh my gosh. Well, all right. Guys, thank you so much for coming out today. That might be a video, not the first part. Don't worry, I'm not going to replay that again. That normally doesn't happen. I can't believe it did happen. But it's fine, Jude. It's all good. Guys, I appreciate you coming out. I really, really do. I'm going to set up O.J. Simpson now, and I will see you all, I don't know, tomorrow. Stay out of the snow or go play in the snow. It was really nice seeing some old faces today, and it was really nice seeing some new faces today. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, guys.
Well, I thought I'd write a happy song. I found a chat room where I belong. You don't know how much it means to me. With such a groove, I'm less lonely. Oh, Kathy's the creator. She's leading the way. At Court Vibes, we laugh and we stay. Her smile shines bright. She's got that grace. Come join the fun. It's a welcome and play. happy is the heart here, always in stride. Her work is hard, but her joy she can't hide. Oh,